Obsession channel. Here's a good knife review. Cuts pretty good. Just getting ready for Hurricane Irene. And one of the things that some of you may not have thought of is to go ahead and, if you have a chainsaw, is to start it up. It might have been a while since you used it, just to make sure it works. Another thing I'm going to do here is start up the generator, make sure it's functioning okay before I really need it. By the way, my back is screwed up, so I'm walking funny. Made sure we got a lot of extra gas, and I also have gas oil mix for the chainsaw all ready to go. Have lots of extra little propane guys. Got a camping stove there. Also have my grill with 2 big propane tanks, also can be used in emergency situations. If this were winter, I have these propane heaters. I also have a kerosene heater down here somewhere. If this were winter, there it is, big old kerosene heater, good to go. It's still summertime, so we really don't need to worry about that. Mrs. Gear Obsession channel already stowed the chairs and strapped them down good, so they're not going to be blowing all over the neighborhood. I have this 2x4 here that I'm going to use for the garage door once it's down, when the winds start picking up, to support the middle, because this is a double wide garage door, so it's going to be pretty weak there in the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and run this 2x4 up the middle when things start getting bad, just to add that extra support to the garage door. We have lots of bottled water. We have, actually, my wife picked up, what is this, about 48 bottles of water here with coupons for just about free. And we also have probably about 50, well, no, I'm exaggerating here, probably about 20 or 30 1-gallon bottles of water stowed also, even prior to this event. So we're good to go on water. We also added extra ice to the refrigerator so it can maintain its temperature for a while, I mean in the freezers. And then at some point we'll have to go to generator if we lose power. Of course, as we get closer to the hurricane coming, we'll go ahead and put the stoppers in the sinks and in the tubs and fill them up with water, so we'll have flush water in the event that our water supply gets disrupted. We did pick up a lot of food that doesn't require any kind of preparation or refrigeration, such as these Nature Rally bars. They're, you know, good for quite a few months, and if we have no means of preparing food, we could always eat things like this. So it's good to have a couple of these around. But we do have all kinds of other food, canned goods, things like that. We could, at a very minimum, survive 3 days. That's your first goal when preparing, to have yourself self-sustainable for 3 days, and then you work up from there. Getting the all the flashlights ready and checked out. We got the walkie-talkies ready. Got the emergency radios all ready to go. Even these chairs are tied down. So, you know, sorry this is going to be a hurricane video probably for this week, but my weekend here is going to be tied up with the hurricane instead of making videos for you guys, so I figured I'd go ahead and make this the video. So I hope you don't mind. Oh, I hear somebody either cutting down the tree or they're testing their chainsaw also. Either way, at least we know we got another one working in the neighborhood. Last time we had a bad storm come through here. No, they're cutting wood. Last time we had a hurricane come through here, we had a tree block off our only road out of the place, and everybody had to come out with their chainsaws and clean up the road. So just want to make sure I'm ready. So I'll go ahead and end it here and we'll fast forward, I guess, when the hurricane starts coming. Okay, it's Saturday morning and the hurricane is arriving here at the Gear Obsession channel. So I'll go ahead and keep you all apprised of the situation, and before I sign off of part 1 here, we'll go ahead and take a quick look outside. So it really just looks like a rainy day right now. Nothing too out of the ordinary. I mean, the windmill's not even turning. So at this point, it's just another rainy day.